Okay, so I was in the middle of, what's it called here? In the middle of ranking these and stuff, but the update got dropped, and so now there is new content available, basically. So now it's time to start, or to like collect all my EXP jobs or whatever that I have. I'll probably wanna, yeah, not a whole lot, but level 53 is the update. Captain, the Silver Wolves are on the move again. A new contingent is making their way to Sundale. To for Sundale. Sometimes I wonder what would happen if we let those hippies try to pacifism their way out of a disaster. Ah well, come on men, we've got gangsters to hunt. Okay, so we defeat the Silver Wolves at Sundale. Sir, the Silver Wolves have Installation 17's chief administrator captive. He's being held somewhere in the Heartland, but I'm not sure where. What? How'd you find that out? Well, sir, I saw a few Silver Wolves drinking in Tropic, and I've discovered that people kind of tend to forget that I'm around, so they keep on talking. I'm sorry, I stopped paying attention to you. Sir, I think I can get more information from these guys if I grease the wheels a little. You want to pay them off? I want to get them drunk. Are there any problems alcohol can't solve? Yeah, that's a good question, right? Oi, Morgan, you old dag. Think you could lob in for a kip? Sir, he looks like he's been running for a week. Smells like it too. Tell him he can camp outside, preferably downwind. I think you ought to let me in, owing to the army of Sandworms is dead set on eating me. In that case, we should probably chain you in the desert with a stake around your neck. We've been looking for some effective sandworm bait. Morgan, sandworms are popping up all over the outpost. We're under attack. Hey, Hunter, since this is all your fault, why don't you get in here and help us out? Once the sandworms are gone, I might forget about that bait idea. Alright. Unusually clever sandworms, they say, huh? Oh wow. That's a lot of sandworms. That is a ton of sandworms. Okay, so let's see. If I net, what's this? Stun and an electric dart that can also stun. So what I gotta do is I gotta pull out the whoops. Okay, we're gonna. Alright, I want to put this tank, and then I'll put heavy chemical tanks out here because these are probably worth having. Yep. Okay, so I think I want to bring a veteran in here too, just because I can. Put him behind Ramsey. So we can either do that, or we can hit him with the acid. And I'm going to hit him with the acid, because I think the acid is the better option here. It is a lot of sandworms, though. But this is exactly what I have these chemical tanks for, after all, isn't it? To melt cores of enemies. Alright, let's try out this electric net thing. It's not too bad, I guess. Take advantage of the front row killing potential. Get rid of this guy right here. And then I can actually bring these things up forward a bit. And with them up here, it's actually able to hit all of them with the chemical attack. Hit the big ones again. I should see about training Mega Tank, because I do want those. I do want those, but I think my vehicle factory is locked up for several hours still. That seems to always crit on these guys, huh? Alright, we'll get rid of this guy, hopefully. And I'm guessing by unusually clever, it just means that there are quite a lot more of them. So they sure don't seem to be focusing down anything. Okay, so how does this work? That's gonna be a little bit rough, I imagine. Let's see, ground shakers. I have the acid there, Floyd, and this guy can stand here. Okay, I will put the heavier tanks out in the front row. Let's see, let's find the veterans. Oh, I should have. Okay, so that's not gonna fly. Let's try again. Alright, so what I think I gotta do is I gotta just bring the chemical tanks into the front line here. Because this is somewhat of a, yeah, go for that attack. And work on taking out the ground shakers so that they don't do too much damage. Aim at the back line again. I think tank killers would actually be decent versus this, but it's not like I plan on bringing those out here. See, I can't. Okay, we'll go for that. Quadruple stun? Yeah, quadruple stun. Alright. So we can't exactly hit that. We don't want to hit that. I'll just aim at those back guys again. Okay, that's not a bad acid. Alright, I can just obliterate these guys with a few rounds from the veteran. Oh, come on. I'm really not in the mood to lose a unit, but might be unavoidable. Okay, so that does crit versus the Sandworm. Let's throw the net. Okay, this survives with 9 HP, so I gotta get rid of this thing before it Well, of course, right? Of course it has to just barely hit it. You know, brush it with the wind or something. So this should take out both of these. No, not quite. Uh-oh. That is going to... Okay, okay. Just barely. Just barely. And with a loss, too. We'll heal that up. So, as for... We'll go with this over here. Zoe, you're melee, so you have to be there. Let's see. I wonder how well these would go for this setup here. I'm willing to give him a try, at least. Alright, we'll swing. And the wall should be practically immune to the Elder Sandworm. Even if they aren't. Okay, Big Game Hunter is getting ready to die. Which is not the best. I would like him to stay alive. So this should take that out. Yeah, okay. 287, ooh. So it does do a considerable hit. Got stunned for 1 round. We'll hit him with some fire. Okay, no longer stunned, so we'll fire again. These things aren't that great versus the single target here. Oh, come on with it. Another crit? You gotta not crit, please. Okay, so that's stunned. To 0 damage there. Okay. We really gotta rely on the Big Game Hunter himself to potentially pull through here. Hopefully the walls do not die. But it's looking like they might die, so I mean, at least the 1 round stun is good enough to keep them from attacking, right? No? Guess not. Okay, well, can't not lose stuff to these things for some reason. Maybe I'm just playing poorly. Oh, you know, that is really nice. I'll just take and put the tanks here. Morgan can go there. Big Game Hunter can stand around behind. I'll bring the veterans in. Actually, you know what? Morgan, you are going to be very brave today and sacrifice yourself for the greater cause. Huh. On second thought, I can't, like, move Morgan off the field, can I? Yeah, he'll just stand in the back. Alright. We'll start with the stun AoE. Get hit with acid twice. Okay, that's not so good. Another stun AoE over there, please. Single target fire. Morgan absorbing a hit. That is always nice. Okay, acid that didn't do too much this time. Get rid of this one. Should have probably used a different attack on that. Snipe this guy. Finish him off. And now we only have the Sandworm. There's a big one there. The Elder Sandworm. It should be pretty easy to deal with. So we just gun him down while he can't fight back. Okay, cool. I've never seen Sandworms target our infrastructure so effectively before. It's almost as if they were guided by some kind of intelligence. I want to do some research to see if I can determine, does it involve you leaving the outpost and taking that hunter with you? I suppose it could. Approved. I'm looking forward to a 100% reduction in people saying things I don't understand. Alright. Mr. Hunter, I'd like to take you on an expedition. The name is Bogan, you wowzer. Mr. Hunter is my old man's name. But no worries, mate. I'll take you into the never. What do you got in mind? Bit of wild boar riding? Maybe a raptor bait? You know, it's mammoth molting season. Actually, I have a very specific purpose in mind. I want to find the source of the Sandworm army that chased you here. But first, we must prepare ourselves. I always say, an ounce of preparation is worth a pound of emergency medical gear. He really is always saying that. Okay. An ounce of prevention, an ounce of preparation. Okay. So see, I gotta... Where do I make the... It's not in there. Not in there. At the tool shop, okay. Make 2 of those. Might as well. I'll wait on the other stuff for a bit. I'm gonna go to Sundale. We'll fight these guys. That's not just silver wolves. That's a whole slew of diverse characters. Okay, time to go. Oh wow. Oh no. Oh no. 280 armor? Are you kidding me? Okay, we'll go for the bus then. I forget, since level up equals stronger opponents. It's been a while since I had leveled up, so that explains some stuff, I guess. I mean, at least there's no brutal raiders around here, because those would be pretty bad. Whoa. Silver Wolf Howler. 42 to 78 times 6? Okay, well, I'll take that out, hopefully. No? Yeah, these guys are a bit rough. Because they all got the Giga Stat buff. I don't think the Silver Wolves ever get any more unit buffs, but yeah. Maybe it was just a hallucination brought on by isolation and stress, but it looked like there were raiders with the Silver Wolves. I saw them too, and they were working together with perfect coordination. Something's definitely fishy here. As if we didn't have enough problems. If the Silver Wolves are inflating their ranks with bribery or force, we're going to have a hard time keeping up. We need answers and fast. Thank goodness, the bean curd crop was spared. Okay, cool. My people? Collaborating with Silver Wolves? I have no knowledge of such a thing. Anyone among my tribe doing so would face terrible consequences. Please do me a favor and spare the details. So if they weren't with you, where'd they come from? I do not know. We are a proud people, unswayed by threats or promises of gold. There must be another reason behind their loyalty to the Silver Wolves. I know how we can find out. The Silver Wolves communicate by radio, right? If we can find the right frequency, we can intercept their messages and figure out what their next move is. Just don't stand too close to it while it's operating. Seriously, don't. Okay. So that's taken care of now. The machine shop will not be having anything going on for a bit. I'll grab the raptor eggs. Okay, what else am I looking at here? So this is gonna take a while. I'll look at the build menu. There's gotta be something new in the military aspect, right? Missile silo. We need those to unlock that, though. Yeah. I can't turn that on. Ah, but I have improved population capacity, so I will be able to do something. I'll put this over. No, come on. Grab the thing and place it where it goes. Okay, cool. So now I'm at level 50. Oh yeah, those are already gone, I imagine. Let's see, the Boar Badlands. Let's take a look at this. Is this still the same? Looks the same. Let's see, world map. Western Ocean. Northern frontier, okay. Now look in the ancient ruins. I don't think it's spawned. Oh, look at this. Morgan, what are you doing here? I warned you, it was dangerous. What, that giant tin can? I'll admit it, it was tricky at first, but we took care of it. Indeed you did. Unfortunately, that was simply part of the automated sanitation system. By attacking it, you've triggered some of the actual security robots. Wait, that thing was a garbage man robot? We were getting our butt kicked by a garbage robot? That's correct. And you've now woken up something much more dangerous. Okay, so here it is. Oh, look at that. That is scary, right? Now I'm not going to be able to go in and fight this thing just yet, because there's quite a bit of preparation that I still need to do. Like, for example, I need to get these to rank 6. I need to get level 51 in order to promote these. Oh, but you know what I can do? I can head back to the base. I can look at the units. And I can search for the Navy. I could probably promote that, so I better... Alright, promote this. Promote that. Let's see. Yeah. I think... So now I just have to promote the unit and get the XP. I don't have nearly as much XP built up as some people. I hear there are some people already at level 53 and the update just dropped, like, 20 minutes ago or whatever. Already, But, on the other hand, we've got this thing, and it levitates. So that's some crazy new technological advancements that you would not see anywhere else. Crazy technological advancements, right? Not only do we have a chemical thingy, whatever it's called, the reservoir, we also have it able to float in midair. I really don't know if these are promotable at level 50 or not, but I'm going to assume that they probably are not, honestly, but whatever. We'll just go for the quad formation attack. And suffer as much damage as physically possible. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta still promote the veterans. I gotta get these guys to the point where they take down the boss. I know there's probably some people who've already completed it, but those are the people who have insane amount of preparation. Insane amount. Okay, well. Looks like this is trained. Level 50, nothing new. I do want to hold on to the steel, if possible, because I'm gonna need it for the promotions. But what only costs iron? Soldier, sharpshooter, ranger. Go for a ranger. Why not? Why not, after all? Why shouldn't I go for a ranger? Let's see. I need to get... I don't think anything in there is gonna matter. I'm gonna place the boats and face the enemy boats. So, large critical hit. So, lesser. Yeah. Effectively, we're going to need to wait for all this stuff. Moonshine. So one of these is already underway, which is good. Already underway. So after this naval battle, I think I probably want to, what's it called? Just to head and I'll just probably, and I think I'll probably call it good for that. I don't know. 200, 612. Healing up the walls and the veterans. Mega tanks are going to be something I want to get a couple of at the very least. This is 85 per, so I could probably get 4 of them with this much. It's actually not too bad. It's actually not too bad. This will probably become actually semi-useful, but it's still got the prep time, so it's not that great. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's good enough. Good enough.